even said it before this fight with Poirier. He said, I have 6 left. So he did the Poirier fight, and he said, I have 5 left. A couple of schools of thought there. Generally, a guy, as a fan, does not like to observe a guy who has put a expiration date on himself. However, when the guy does it, I do have to lend that Gaethje is going to put himself mentally in the best spot for himself. So perhaps that gives him a sense of urgency to do that. Perhaps it doesn't say, yeah, the finish line is coming and the sun's going to set on me. Maybe he looks at it, I've got an urgency. I'm going to do this 5 more times and I want to get him right. I assume that's what he's doing. I also suspect that he's going to fight a lot more than 5 times, but let's just operate within the confines of his statement. The other thing with Gaethje where that could be good news is perhaps that means he's saving his money, paying his taxes and making his investments. A rare thing that you will see in this space, but that would be very nice to know a guy is thinking about his future. And the other part of it, I'd be remiss to not bring this up as much as I am doting on his performance. He fights the hard way. He takes some very big shots. His speech, I don't know him prior to fighting. His speech appears to not be fantastic. I don't know if that's because of the headshots, but I'm going to make the assumption that they're tied together. I think a young man like him, who we've seen guys come before him and fight that same way, and we've seen it not end well for their intelligence, if you will, I think that maybe 5 is the number. Maybe it is. And for people that do worry about Gaethje taking those headshots and dealing with a CTE, seems to be a term that's used a lot right now, a narrative, that might be a way to solve it. I mean, it might be a way to solve it, to go, look, you're not going to change your style. You seem like the most stubborn son of a bitch out there. It looks like this is the style we're going to go with. High impact, return the impact, hope it works out, walk away either way, come back and do it again. It looks like that's the one you're married to for your career. So possibly the way to solve any long-term effects is to just shorten up the amount of times you're going to do it. So when he said, I have 5, I realize those goalposts can be moved at any time. But when he said that, maybe that's right. Maybe that's just right in that spot of how many more times he should do it. Maybe.